I guess just, real quick for our viewers and our readers, can you each talk a little bit about like what your individual characters are and sort of what their role is in the story?
Yeah, I think Matthias is basically this young warrior who's he's avenging his father's death, and not only is he strong and powerful and courageous, but I think it's the passion and emotion that drives him to be that way. Mm-hmm. He definitely is a family guy. He loves his family so much, so that is so huge to him. So that's what's making him go to the extremes of doing what he's doing to avenge his father's death. And I think through the way he realized that he actually can't do everything on his own. He needed people in his life to help him get where he needed to go, and that's where Layla came along, and he realized how much he really needed Layla in this journey.
I played Layla, and I'm his other half, so to speak. Matthias is. We don't know which better half, which side is better. No. Layla is this feisty young wannabe sort of warrior girl. She grows up with Matthias and their childhood friends, and they make a good team. They were doing all their fight sequences as kids, and she has a bit of a chip on her shoulder because she wanted to be a Scorpion King as well, like Matthias. But because she's a girl, she can't be one. So
the Scorpion Queen.
Yeah, that's true. Well, she becomes your Scorpion Queen, right?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Well, the adventures that Matthias embarks on, you don't know what's next. But she has a lot to prove to herself and to Matthias as well, that she can, be amongst one of the boys as well, and she can wield a sword pretty fancy, neat too. So she embarks on this journey with Matthias.
Well, you use the phrase like wannabe warrior. I guess so that sort of opens up the question, when you're doing a movie like this, stunt work, effects are all a huge part of it. Can you talk like a little bit about sort of the challenges and maybe how it was different for you than for you with someone who's sort of like, you're a wannabe warrior and you're sort of more out there, just the stunt choreography and all the sort of hard work you put into that?
I felt like, well, for me, having a background in fighting, it's really a choreography. It's like a dance. I used to be a Power Ranger a long time ago, so I was trained to do a lot of choreography, right? So bringing it to the table here was a lot different because not only am I'm playing an Acadian warrior, so we really didn't know what an Acadian was. We say now, if you want an Acadian, just look for another Michael or Karen David, because I guess we're what an Acadian looks like. We created an Acadian martial arts, per se, which is just a mixed martial arts, various things, and sword fighting and different things we added in. And it was fun. I mean, not to mention I sprained my ankle the first week, so I was actually doing a lot of stuff on a sprained ankle. But I got to add a lot of my own kicks, like the butterfly kick. It's everything that I could bring to the table. I told the trainers and the choreographers, like, this is what I can do, and let's see how we can work it into the actual fighting scenes and stuff. So it was fun.
The fight sequences are just very intricate, and a lot of fancy footwork, and it was great with Mo and the guys at the stunt crew back in South Africa. They were just so open to working with our styles and just bringing out the best in us, And I know Michael has a lot more training in the stunts and all that he does. For me, I started doing fencing and sword fighting in drama college, and I just fell in love with an epi sword. The other girls would look at me as some like, what? That's not right for a girl, for a lady. And I thought, well, no, this is fun, it's your time to kick butt and be a bit feisty, and I can relate on those levels with Layla, because she's very daring. She's a lot more daring than me, and she's fearless. I mean, there's nothing she won't do for a good cause, right? So
she kicked butt in there.
Well, I had good influences. I saw Michael and Randy doing their thing, and I thought, oh wow, okay, I'm gonna have to measure up to make sure that I do them proud too. So the cat fight with the Astarte was fantastic, and in the Greek arena scene with Tom, who plays Fong, it was such a gift of a scene to do as well.
So I guess just for the last question, this is a sort of a series and a mythology that could certainly go on. Without spoiling too much, I mean, would you guys be keen to come back for more, and are there plans to do that?
I think that there definitely can be.
Yeah.
There's so much space to add to.
They've left it open. I
Yeah,
mean,
they
it's
left
it's a
it
question of
completely open.
watch the space and see what the writers do for
Yeah,
the next
basically,
one.
because we really can't say.
I
what-
know. It's in their hands, the powers that be. But
I would look forward to it though, because I
Yeah.
think it'd be something. I'm learning eskrima now, and I'm learning some other martial arts that I could definitely add to the film.
we had
and
so
stuff.
much fun making the film too, and we all worked together so well. So it'd be nice to come back to it. And I was inspired by a lot of the different fighting techniques and stuff. And I've just started wushu, so on the recommendations of Michael and Tom and the rest of the gang. So I'm trying now. I'm like, okay, it's a great way to keep in shape, and it's fun. So.